following are excerpts from The Quirt and the Spur by Edgar Rye. Far out beyond the confines of civilization, far out where daring men took possession of the hunting ground of the Indians and killed herds of buffalo to make a small profit in pelts. Far out where cattlemen disputed over the possession of mavericks and the branding iron was the only evidence of ownership. Far out where a cool head backed the deadly six-shooter and the man behind the gun, with a steady aim and a quick trigger won out in the game where life was staked upon the issue. Far out where the distant landscape melted into the blue horizon and a beautiful mirage was painted on the skyline. Far out where the weary, thirsty traveler camped overnight near a deep water hole, while nearby in the green valley a herd of wild horses grazed unrestrained by man's authority. Far out where the coyote wolves yelped in unison as they chased a jackrabbit in a circle of death, then fought over his remains in a bloody feast. Far out where bands of red warriors raided the lonely ranch house, killing, burning, and pillaging, leaving a trail of blood and ashes behind them as a sad warning to the white man to beware of the Indians' revenge. Far out into this wonderful country of great possibilities, where the sun looked down upon a scene of rare beauty. Wild West Podcast will proudly present an all-new series entitled Trails, Cattle Drives, Cowboys, and Cattle Towns. This new series will explore the early cattle trade, relive the challenges of the cattle drive, describe the character of the cowboy, and retell the stories of individuals who endured the hardships of the cattle trails of the 1800s. The podcast series will provide interesting sketches of early cowboys and their experiences on the range and on the trail during the days that tried men's souls. In addition, the podcast provides true narratives told by real cowboys and the men who fathered the cattle industry. So make sure you subscribe to our podcast listed at the end of the description text of this podcast to receive notification on all new episodes. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/Wild West Podcast to review excerpts and historical accounts of this new series entitled Trails, Cattle Drives, Cowboys, and Cattle Towns.
Out walking one morning for pleasure, I spied a cowpuncher riding along. His hat was throwed back and his spurs was a jingling.